Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something that every brand is trying to figure out. How do you build customer loyalty that actually means something? Loyalty that goes way beyond those simple transactional rewards we've all gotten used to.
So let's just jump right in with a huge question. In a world that is just saturated with points and discounts, are those traditional loyalty programs even working anymore? Or is it time for something completely new?
You know the feeling, right? You make a payment, and you get a little notification for a tiny cashback, maybe just a couple of rupees. And sure, it gives you this brief little flicker of satisfaction, but let's be honest, does that really make you loyal to a brand?
This quote from our source material really just nails the whole idea. It contrasts that tiny cashback feeling with a genuinely memorable experience, like, say, getting a voucher for a hotel stay. One is forgotten in a second, but the other becomes a story, a positive memory that you tie directly to that brand.
All right, so let's start by peeling back the curtain on this cashback illusion. Why is it that these traditional reward programs feel kind of good in the moment, but they just fail to create any kind of lasting bond?
When you really look at it, this is the reality of most cashback programs. The reward is so small, often less than 2%, that it's not really a reward, is it? It's more of a psychological nudge, a tiny dopamine hit that's designed to make you spend again, not to make you feel valued.
This slide here really lays it all out. The two completely different worlds of loyalty. I mean, think about it. Getting 5 rupees back on a coffee? That's transactional. You forget about it instantly. But what if that same coffee shop gave you a voucher for a free baking class? Well, that's experiential. You might actually go, have fun, and then you tell your friends about it. One's just a discount, the other is a memory.
So let's talk about why these common transactional programs often turn into a trap. I mean, they seem like an easy solution, right? But they can actually stop brands from building the deep, meaningful loyalty they're really after.
Yeah, these old models are flawed right down to their core, but the biggest issue has got to be that fourth point. They are so easily copied. If your only advantage is a 1% cashback, your competitor can just offer 1.5% tomorrow, and poof, your loyal customer is gone. It just creates a race to the bottom, not a real connection.
Just pause and think about that for a second. When was the last time you were so wowed by a reward that you actually shared it with someone? I'm willing to bet it wasn't because you got a few rupees back on a purchase. It was probably something more significant, more personal, right?
Okay, so if the old way is a trap, what's the escape route? Let's get into the solution, how to create rewards that actually resonate with people and build the kind of loyalty that just can't be copied. And here it is. This is the big idea: experiential rewards. The whole strategy is to stop asking, what can we give our customers, and instead start asking, what can we help our customers experience? That shift from a tangible thing to an intangible memory, that's where the real value is hidden. And this is exactly why this approach is so powerful. When you give someone a great experience, they don't just come back to buy from you again. They become your advocates. They go out and tell their friends and their family, creating this authentic word-of-mouth marketing that you simply cannot buy. So that's the theory. But how does this actually look out in the real world? Let's take a look at 3 massive brands that have absolutely mastered the art of creating loyalty programs that connect deeply with their customers. First up, Starbucks. Their rewards program is it's a masterclass in making customers feel like they're on a journey. It's this simple, tiered system where you progress from green level to gold, unlocking more and more personalized perks along the way, like free syrups or a special birthday drink. It makes the whole experience feel special and customized just for you. And the numbers? Well, they're absolutely staggering. The Starbucks app, which is the hub for this whole loyalty program, drives nearly 6 million sales every single month. This just proves that integrating your loyalty program into a seamless, engaging digital experience is absolutely crucial for success. Next, you've got Amazon Prime, which plays a totally different game: overwhelming value. They just bundle so many benefits together that the membership fee feels like a total bargain. The goal isn't just to reward you, it's to make Amazon so convenient and so integrated into your life that going anywhere else just feels like a hassle. Now check out the data behind this paid model. It's really interesting. According to McKinsey, almost 60% of members are more likely to stick with that brand over a competitor, and a huge 43% are buying something every single week. It's an incredibly powerful model for driving both loyalty and frequency. And for our third giant, we have American Express.
They use yet another brilliant strategy, building an entire ecosystem of value through these really powerful partnerships. They get that they can offer way more value by working with other premium brands than they ever could on their own.
See, here's their playbook. The points themselves are pretty standard, right? But the magic, the real magic, is in the partnerships. By letting you convert your points into a flight on Delta or a stay at a Marriott, Amex isn't just giving you a reward. They're giving you a piece of your next vacation. They are selling an aspirational lifestyle.
So, after looking at the problem and seeing how the best in the business solve it, what does it all boil down to? What's the core principle for building loyalty that truly lasts in this new era?
This quote from loyalty expert Phil Rubin just sums it up perfectly. The entire mindset has to shift. You have to stop focusing only on driving that next transaction and start focusing on making every single interaction with your customer meaningful. At the end of the day, it really comes down to this simple idea. True loyalty isn't about correcting a customer's behavior with a tiny incentive to get them to buy again. No, it's about building a genuine, emotional connection that makes them want to be part of your brand's community.
And that's really the question every brand needs to be asking. Because when you move beyond simple cashback and you start creating these memorable experiences, you're not just giving out rewards. You're giving your customers a positive story to tell about you. And that, well, that is the most valuable kind of loyalty there is.